Yeah. It's our 100th episode celebration. We're celebrating all week. I got some music playing. We're going to celebrate tonight. We got some giveaways. We got some things we're doing. It's going to be a great time. I have some great guests who are joining. I have my first official guest. Mr. Derek Curry was my first official guest. He'll be here live this evening. I'm throwing stuff over here. We're just making it happen, okay? I'm ready to roll. We're ready to go. I have my beautiful wife, Marie Tyndale, that's going to join the show tonight, as well as my producer, Miss Amanda Jean Dukes, who's also a co-host here on the show. We also have some great clips from some previous guests that we're gonna play. They sent some special shout outs, so I'm excited to see those live with you guys. And we're just gonna have a great time. I promise it's gonna be a lot of fun. Ebony, welcome to the room. Thank you guys. When you guys come in, if you could share the broadcast. Don't share it as a watch party. You want to share it to post. All right, so that everybody can see it. And if you can make a comment, we appreciate it. We love it when you comment because then we know you're in the room. We know you're in the building. If you just want to say congratulations, happy 100th episode, whatever, we appreciate it. If not, it's cool. Stay tuned. You may be watching on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, wherever you're coming at us from. We're glad you're here, ladies and gentlemen. We got giveaways tonight. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to go anywhere. You don't want to miss the giveaways. You could be a winner. You know what? I threw my notebook. My notebook has the prizes in it. That's why I had that here. What am I doing? We're going to get it together. And we're going to have some fun tonight. I'm really excited about this. It's been a special week. We've had some great guests. And we're going to have some more tonight. And there's more to come on Lucas Live and Lucas Live Media. Lucas Live Media is the channel. Lucas Live is the show. It's about to be something that's growing and going and moving and grooving. You're going to see some other shows coming soon to Lucas Live Media. Some other special guests. Shout out to Aunt Gloria. Thank you for being here. Cake and ice cream. We should have some cake and ice cream. She's right. Let me turn the music back on. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Turn that music back on. We'll turn it down a little bit. Hollis, thank you for being here. Shantia, Dawn, thank you guys. I appreciate the love. Jasha, Aaron, Tuck, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys jumping in and saying hello as well. Please share this broadcast. Even if you can't stay on the whole time, you could share it, and then when people go through your page, they'll see it. So please, share the broadcast. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. Again, there's some prizes and giveaways. You may share it, and somebody else might tune in, and they might win a prize, and they'll be like, I saw it on your page. You can be like, you owe me half. So, whatever. So just make sure you guys tune in and have some fun. Again, we got people here from multiple platforms. Shout out to our sponsor tonight. Let me make sure we shout out our sponsor. Shout out to Restream. Restream allows you to broadcast live video to 30-plus social networks at the same time. Check them out at www.restream.io. Shout out to Restream. We're excited about the future and what we're going to be doing to partner with Restream and other sponsors. If you're interested in sponsoring Lucas Live or Lucas Live Media, maybe another show coming to Lucas Live Media, reach out to me. Let me know. All right, we'll get you on with a special sponsorship package. You could be the next featured sponsor on Lucas Live Media. Christina, my wonderful cousin, thank you so much for your love and support. I just want to thank you guys. I mean, there's been so many people who have made this possible. My cousin Christina, quality control from day one. If something's going wrong somewhere, she'll find it. She's like, you're not live on YouTube. You're not live on Periscope. I mean, to take time, and I know she can't do it every single day, but to take time to jump around and kind of try to make sure I'm straight. I appreciate her so much for that. Jasha Lilly from day one just on. I don't know if anybody's been on more broadcasts than Jasha. She's always here showing love and support. Sharice Grantham. Sharice, you sent me some Mary Kay products, and we're giving them away tonight. I mean, I got my face wash for men, but you sent me something for the ladies, and we're going to give that away tonight. We've been holding on to it for a special occasion, and tonight is that occasion, so we're excited about that. Ebony Akron, our close, wonderful friend, she's family to us, and she was a great guest, her and her husband, from 45 and single to 45 and married. I do relationship coaching, and I sometimes refer my coachees to her or a little session. I say, you need to talk to Ebony. So we're gonna partner on that some more in the future, Ebony. I might even send you a couple bucks. You know what I mean? Why don't I do that? Why don't we work it out? We'll make it happen, okay? But I appreciate you. I appreciate your story and your openness. It's so powerful and so moving. Shantia Smith, thank you so much for being here. Shout out to you and the family. Shout out to Dawn Pullen. Phenomenal woman. I call her the phenomenal woman. She has her organization. her Phenomenal Women organization, and doing great things to recognize women who are making moves and making an impact in the community. And she was an amazing guest herself, and she's doing some great things. So shout out to her as well. Thank you for the love and support. I look forward to working together with you more in the future. Shout out to Aunt Lane in the house. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Always, she said, I'll be there. She said, on your 100th episode week, she said, I'll be there. And she's been here every day. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So anybody else, go ahead, throw your name, say what's up in the comments. I want to just take a second to thank everybody. I have some videos tonight, so you guys don't want to tune out. I have some previous guests sent us some videos to say thank you and show some love for the show. So it's going to be cool for you guys to get to see those videos live. I'm also going to play the beginning of the very first episode. Like, it was like the prequel. It was like the episode before the show really kicked off with guests. It was me saying I'm going to start something here soon, I think. And you'll see it soon. Thank you so much, Shantia. That's so nice. You'll see it here soon as well. Again, we're going to do giveaways. And again, we have some in-house guests, some live guests here on the broadcast tonight. So we're excited about it. Jaisha said, she said, I started watching in May when Corey Minor-Smith was on. Big fan of her and a big fan of you. Jaisha, you've just been incredible. We really appreciate you. We talk about you here at Lucas Live Media. We're like, Jaisha is just so wonderful and such a great supporter. And we just want to appreciate you tonight. Thank you guys for your love. Thank you guys for your well wishes. It's super cool. So listen, tonight is a special night. We were actually, if you guys saw, I posted the flyer like Monday, I think. And it was a live video flyer. So it like showed each day. So it said tonight was going to be 7 to 9, a 2-hour special. We're not going to take 2 hours tonight. So don't worry. We're going to take probably about an hour like we normally do. But we're going to have some fun tonight and again, bring some people on and celebrate again. I'm excited. I'm honored. And I'm excited about the future of Lucas Live and Lucas Live Media, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. I've had a lot of support. I'm doing some new things in the world of media. Like I got to broadcast the McKinley Perry game. I got to do color commentary, standing there in the booth with a microphone like I was on TV doing Monday Night Football or something. It was crazy. And the stream had some issues, but we're working those things out. I may be doing a pregame this tomorrow for the McKinley Glen Oak game. Maybe doing something for Master McKinley, but definitely next year you're going to see more of me involved with the Camp McKinley Bulldogs and sports and events and the youth and the community. So I'm super excited about that, as well as some other cool media opportunities that are coming along. So stay tuned. You may see us even doing Lucas Live broadcast live from other locations, maybe even soon. So stay tuned. We may be setting up shop somewhere near you. So stay tuned for some new upcoming fun things. If you're watching this by replay, I want to thank you as well. We appreciate you guys for tuning in when you can and catch it as much as you can and turning it on. Like I say, sometimes you got to turn it on and you can't watch it, but you can turn it on and listen to it while you cook and clean and kind of help your kids with their homework or whatever you got to do. Just listen while you're driving and enjoy the show. So thank you guys so much. I'm really, really excited about it. Ebony Akron, did you say Phil Kerg was in the house? I saw Ebony just wave said Ebony Akron, Phil Kerg, and she waved. I didn't see him. If he's in here, shout out to my man Phil Kerg. Lady Latrice, Marie Robinson, thank you so much for being here. It's a party. That's right. We're celebrating tonight. Tell your friends, share the broadcast so that more people can come in and say they're doing giveaways over there tonight. You might want to tune on in and get on over here to Lucas Live. They're celebrating their 100th episode. Tonight is the grand finale of our 100th episode week. And I'm just excited about it. So, all right, let's get started. And if anybody missed last night was a special Lucas Live Media event with the wonderful women of the Stark County chapter of the Delta sorority. And it was super fun, and the Omegas. And it was just super cool. And I just appreciate their love and support of Lucas Live. And we're going to be doing more collaborations together for community involvement. Shout out to Krista Allison, my man Sean, Tamir, Corey Minor-Smith, everybody that was on last night, the whole panel, Dr. Sandy Womack, and others. If you missed last night's episode, it is available on YouTube. It's available at Lucas Live Media. If you want to know more about census completion and voter registration and voting, or if you know someone who needs to know, please check that out and share that broadcast. Delta Sigma Theta. You saw me, Sharice, right? I was like, Delta I wanted to say their chapter name, but they told me I can't mess it up. So I started to say their chapter, and I almost messed it up. So I shut up because they said if I mess it up, they'll kill me. So I don't want to die. All right, so it's all good. Delta, Sigma, Theta, Omega, Psi, Phi. Shout out to them. It was super, super fun last night. All right, we're going to bring on our first guest tonight. We're going to have a few guests, so you guys stay tuned. My first guest tonight is known as the producer of Lucas Live. She's been a co-host on many episodes. She did a lot of work to get this week together for me. I wasn't involved at all, I don't think, with getting videos and audios and celebration and guests and all kinds of stuff for this week. So I'm really appreciative to her. Welcome to the show, Miss Amanda Jean Dukes. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hello. Can you believe it's 100 episodes already or what? I mean, am I crazy?
No, it went by fast, but at the same time, it's like, man, like, you've done a lot. Like, so it's shocking, but then again, if you stop and think, like, no, this sounds about right, because he's been doing this a lot. When I came on, I was like, we're doing it how many days a week? Like,
how many days a week? I was doing 5 or 6. I was at least doing 5 when you came along, right?
Yeah, you started out, I felt like it was like every day, but then like you went to 5, and then somehow we talked you down to 3.
Right. Yeah, you did. You were like, most people don't do podcasts this many days a week. Like, I'm like, they don't? What do you mean? What are you talking about? You're like, nah. Yeah, so it's been a fun ride, and I have to thank you so much for your help and support. I don't know. So what was it like for you? I mean, you were seeing the show. I know I talked to your husband, Aaron, who, he and I are great friends, and you, me, and my wife, and all of us are all great friends. But, and I always tease you because I didn't know what all you could do. Your husband kind of mentioned it to me. But what was your experience from the outside in? Were you seeing the show and thinking, I could add something to it? What was it like? What drew you to the show?
So, of course, you're watching in support, and I'm always like, man, I feel like he needs to do this. Like, oh, man, I can help him. I just feel like I can help him. And, like, I'm talking to Aaron. I had no idea he was going to talk to you, by the way. He just came and was like, oh, yeah, I kind of pitched you to Lucas, by the way. I'm like, oh, so what?
Yeah, he did.
Like, I told him as much you could do, and you could probably help him out. So, really, it just came from us watching you and, just me at home offering suggestions to myself, like, hey, like, I wonder if he could do this. He should try that. You know what he should do or who he should have on? So Aaron was probably just really sick of hearing all my suggestions. Be like, here, talk to her.
Just do it. Just talk to her right now. And I was like, I was blown away at what he shared. And then you and I ended up talking, and I was just like, man, like, you really have a skill set, and you know a lot about media, things that I didn't know. I'm literally learning media live in front of everybody. And I've told this story, and I may have told it here on the show. It was about a month ago. You said to me, I don't even know why. You said, have you ever thought about doing anything with sports? You could do color commentary. And do you remember what I said or what my response was?
You was like, no, I can't do that. I never thought about it before, because you thought it was. You thought always play like, and it's so like. I don't even know half of the stuff that's wrong with you. I was like, you can do it.
That's exactly.
I learned football by doing commentary for the games. I just always was like gifted to sports, Tom girl. So it was just something that came naturally. And as in the media world, not a lot of females are in the sports, so they're always welcome to that. So that's where the intern hours came for me when I was in school. So yeah, it was like, no, absolutely. Because we got into like random conversations about sports and stuff like that. I'm like, no, you absolutely could do that, like easily.
Right. And so you said that. I was uncertain. I was like, I don't know. And I was like, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I know enough about, I played football, I know football, but do I really know enough? And you were like, you definitely could do it. I was like, cool. Next day, Antonio Hall calls me and says, man, I got a vision to have you and G. Bush come on and do commentary for McKinley games and get to know these students and do some stuff. And we're going to build something special. And I was like, I've heard this somewhere before, and just this week, I got the chance to do my first live broadcast from Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium up on the 7th floor in this luxury booth, and It was incredible. It was crazy. It was super fun, and I'm excited to do more of that. I appreciate your support and your belief in me and making that happen. And before you go, I'd love to throw up one of these videos. You spend a lot of time getting people to get these videos together. So why don't you enjoy one with us before you go? I'm not going to keep you on here all night. You got stuff going on yourself, but we're going to play a little video. Thank you, Vivian King. So glad. Thank you, Vivian. Another wonderful guest we had on here. And I look forward to, in the next 100 shows, bringing back some of these amazing people. So our Rolodex has grown quite a bit. Miss Venus, shout out to Miss Venus, Antonio's mom. Guys, I always say this whenever she pops into the comments. She always reminds me of my mom because my mom loved her so much and they worked together. And as you guys know, this show is dedicated to my mom, Miss Vivian Rosetta Tyndale, who passed away March 26th of this year. And one of her closest, she loved Miss Venus. She would always come home and talk about her, and they loved those babies, and they worked together at Canton Preschool back in the day. And those babies they had are grown and got their own kids now, but she loved her. And so shout out to Miss Venus. Aaron Dukes is in the house as well. Shout out to our man, Mr. Aaron Dukes. Aaron said you can stay on. He got stuff to do. He said, keep her on. Keep her on. He said, keep her. It's okay. You must have stuff to do.
He's going to feel bad when he finds out what I said before we hit live and why I need to get off. But okay.
Oh, yeah. All this, I want to spend time with him and stuff. She said some nice stuff. I ain't going to lie. All right, let's check out this video. This is Tyler Thatcher. Tyler Thatcher was on with Charles Boone, and during that show, they were talking about the importance of men in the home and male role models. Tyler's a young man. He's he's one of the assistant coaches at McKinley, but he talked about his story of his own father and from a young man's perspective and not a father himself yet. But he's a friend of the show. He always chimes in, jumps in whenever he can. I know our schedules, the scheduling of the show and his schedule kind of conflicted, but whenever he can jump in, he always does. And he always says, Lucas Live, more to do, because he remembers that I always said my mom said she had more to do. And a part of this show is making sure we always know that we all have more to do. So let's check out this clip of Mr. Tyler Thatcher showing us some love for our 100th episode.
Lucas Live, more to do. More specifically, hashtag Lucas Live, hashtag more to do. I hashtag both of those things every time I see a post from Mr. Lucas. I've been a guest on the show, but more than that, I've been a fan since the show's first episode. I've been there through all the technical difficulties. I've been there when Mr. Lucas didn't have the green screen, when he didn't have all the cool things that he has now. I've been there through. I've watched every single episode. Whether it be live or via replay, I've watched every single episode. Haven't missed an episode. Truly a fan.
Wow.
Truly a fan, and I'm not just a fan of the show. It's deeper than that. I'm a fan of what the show represents. More to do. That's a very, very powerful statement. And I don't think we understand how powerful that statement is. And, it's powerful because every time it's said, and I've never met Mr. Lucas's mother, but I feel her spirit every time I hear more to do or I say more to do, because I firmly believe that her spirit flows through you, Mr. Lucas. And I just want to thank you for pushing live that first day and sticking with Lucas Live and sticking with your dream and sticking with your goal of doing a talk show, but more than doing a talk show, but just reaching people and just being helpful to people. Education, motivation, liberation. That's what Lucas Live is all about. And every time I watch Lucas Live, whether it be a morning show, whether it be an evening show, whether it be via replay, or whether I'm watching it live, I'm always educated, I'm always motivated, and I am always liberated. Mr. Lucas, I thank you. I thank you for pushing live. 100 episodes, man. I really can't believe we're at 100
incredible.
episodes. It's been amazing. and I can't wait for the next 100 episodes. And I can't wait for when we're having a year anniversary for the episode for the show, and having a 2 year, 5 year, 10 years, because this show is going to continue to grow. The show's going to.
My man Tyler, I think he sent a nice long message for me, so I'm gonna make sure I check that out, man. Shout out to him, Amanda. Tyler is just a phenomenal guy.
I think he like his spirit as far as like you go in the show. He has been so consistent, and he speaks from the heart when it comes to you. And that whole thing, he was the first one. And I mean, he sent it like quickly, like, yes, I'll get it to you. And he got it to me. He was the first one to send it. And then I listened to it. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Man, that is so cool.
He's so sincere. Like, he's such an amazing supporter. Like, if you only have one supporter like that, which you have several, don't get me wrong. But if you only have one supporter like that, you're doing something right.
That's a great point, and I appreciate that. Tyler Thatcher was one of my kids. Okay, so I worked at McKinley Early Childhood Center for 15 years. Tyler and Taylor and his siblings, his brother, but they were kids there, and we lost touch for years. I didn't see Tyler for years. I would see his mom Jennifer sometimes, but I didn't see him for a long time, and then he started jumping in on the show, and then we reconnected, and we talked about him and his dad and their relationship, and what his dad meant to him, and then we decided to do this show, and I mean, he's just been such a huge supporter. To say he watches I didn't know that. Like, I assume if he didn't watch it live, he didn't see it. And then shout out to Judy Pledger Williams as well, who said she watches every show, even if she has to watch the replay. I didn't know that. I never realized that people were so dedicated that they were like, I'm not going to miss it, or I'm going to watch it if I got to binge watch and catch up. That means so much to me. So thank you guys for all the love and support. I really appreciate it. We have some comments. Shout out to my man Chris Bennett in the comments saying congratulations. That's my dude, man. He's a dreamer, man. Me and him dream together a lot about life and business and stuff, man. I always appreciate him because I can talk to him about any new crazy things I'm doing and be like, man, I'm trying to work on this thing, and he can tell me the same thing. And some things work and some things don't go the way we planned them, but we're dreamers together, and I know we're all gonna have success. So shout out to him. I really appreciate his love and support. And then to Sharice Grantham, Amanda. Sharice is another one, right? That's just so down.
Man. Yes. I'm telling you, you have such an amazing, like, a strong following. Yeah. I think that's one of the things, but it speaks a lot to not only your character, but the content that you bring. And I'm very careful with that when I'm, producing shows and things like that. Like, although we love to have fun, and you always have fun on every episode, there's something that each of your guests bring that is just you can't find that. You can't find it everywhere. I know how you found all of them. But
people say that. Where you get these guests from? God.
Well, I think even you talked about when you and Corinne get on together, and I'm like, people love that. I was like, I mean, even me and Aaron, like, we sit and talk to y'all how many times? Right. And it's just so that every time it's always, you guys are constantly always bringing something, and people thrive for that. So many people walk around empty, and I think this show kind of helps fill the cup. But you're not just pouring it for them; you're giving them the liquids. You're giving them the ingredients to fill their own cup. So wow. I think that's powerful.
Well said. I mean, really, that's incredible. Thank you.
It is. No, it absolutely is. But you don't just do this on the show. Like, I think that's what it is. People who know you are like, no. Yeah. He walks around like this. Like, this is what him and Corinne do.
This is very adorable. Yeah. It is really funny. That's a good point.
I'm gracious that I get to be a part of it, and that, we get to learn and grow together. I know people probably really don't believe you when you say you are learning this stuff live, because you make it look really easy.
Learning live. Even last night when I did the special event last night on voter registration and voting and census completion, there were so many things that weren't going right and that I didn't know how to do and I had never done before, like running a PowerPoint slide deck while my show was going and all this stuff. And I thought it would work one way and it didn't, and I had to do it a different way and play a video somewhere in the middle, but I wasn't quite, it didn't work in the PowerPoint, and I had to do it. All that stuff was happening live in the back, and I was a panelist and I was hosting, and I'm like trying to be ready. But one thing this show has really taught me to do is to stay calm under pressure. Like,
You have.
yeah. Yep. So
You hit some crazy stuff, and we literally just sit back and we're like, oh, here we go again. We're just laughing about it now.
yep, like
Okay.
people have no idea, right? And one day we'll have a whole crew, recording in a studio and all that stuff, and we'll really be looking back at these days saying, man, I can't believe it was going so well that early on. So Amanda, thank you. I'm gonna let you get to your evening. Your husband's here in the comments. Shout out to Aaron Dukes. He said, making history, man. Another guy that I can dream with, talk business with. We're entrepreneurs. Me and him were entrepreneurs when we were working for people, and we were trying to figure out how to get out. And we kept saying, man, we're going to figure out how to get out of our jobs. We're going to work our way out of our jobs eventually, and we have to do it. And then he had the idea for Pristine Steam Wash, and we were in business together. And then my man was killing it so much on his own. I was like, we both can't get out off of this at this time. But I was like, man, if he could take it all, he could get out. But I had no idea how fast he would run. His drive and ambition is unmatched. His quality of service is unlike anything else. And you get to live with the dude. He's pretty driven, right?
He is. He pushes me to keep going. And yeah, I'm pretty fond of him. So
He's quite the guy. He's quite the guy.
He definitely does. Yeah, no, he keeps us going, keeps us level headed. I'm telling you. And we talk about often how not a lot of people would have ever done what you did. And we sit back, and that just speaks to, that really just speaks to who you are and how you were raised. Because who does that? Who just says, man, he's doing really good, I'm going to pull out of this business. Normally people are like, I'm not really helping, this not fair for me. Right. You don't have decent-hearted people like that you see on an everyday basis. Now, I will say there's a lot more out there that I've discovered through your show. Yeah. And it keeps bringing me hope, honestly, for our community, for our city. Yeah. Because we get a lot of flack for being candid and the things that go on. True. And I love my city. Are we perfect?
No, we're not, but it's okay. Right.
We have some amazing people here and so many amazing people that came out of here, and we're just trying to add to the bunch.
I love it. Now we're gonna do a giveaway before you go. My wife just messaged me. You know what, Corinne? I'm gonna save this one. My wife, she texts me too. She's quality control too. She always lets me know what's happening. So God bless her. Right, God bless her. She's so cool. So listen, we have the amazing Keena Woods has agreed to give away some of her sugar baby cookies. I should really pull up a picture, because if y'all don't know what we're talking about, y'all gonna be like, man, what is going on? So before you go, if you don't mind hanging around. Okay, go for it. While I pull this up.
I was being really selfish because my daughters, our daughters, our first daughter, both of our first child, we were pregnant at the same time. They were actually born on the same day.
You and Keena.
And so I knew that her birthday was coming up. My daughter's birthday is September 30th. So I messaged her like, hey, any chance you're coming into town?
Now, you guys are cousins?
Yes.
Okay.
Keena's my cousin.
Okay.
Yes. So, and I'm like, hey, any chance you're coming into town for your baby's birthday, to see family, and, maybe I can get some cookies? And she was like, actually, there's a really good chance. And I was like, don't play with me, Keena. Like, don't play. And then she offered, because I was asking her about doing the video stuff for the 100th episode. She's like, I would love to, give away some cookies, for the 100th episode. I'm like, bet. Just make sure you let me know first, because I want to put my order in.
Yes.
Me and my sister were arguing on her post. I'm like, listen, if y'all expect me to pick them up, expect half of what you ordered, because I have no. And it was funny that I ended up asking her was because my sister was like, hey, Keena coming in town, maybe and when's Keena coming? I was like, you know what? Let me ask. Let me see.
Let me find out. Let's see what's happening. Well, we're excited. Shout out to Keena Woods. Now, I'm going to show you guys some pictures real quick. Shout out to my man, Chris Bennett. He said he loved cookies. Yeah, Chris Bennett, he always brings cookies to the party. Chris, what are you bringing? I got frosted cookies all day, on deck. All right, all day. Everybody likes cookies. All right, so we're going to give away cookies, but I got to show you guys these cookie cakes. Now, these cookie cakes is a teaser because she sold out of the cookie cakes already. I just seen a post that says sold out. But I just want to show you the quality of work, because her cookies are like literally I just don't know what temperature she puts her oven on, or if she like has different temperatures on the outside instead of the middle of the oven, so the cookies is like crisp, but in the middle they like soft and just right, and they just it's like cookie and cookie dough flow extra amazing, whatever. So shout out to Deborah Martin here. Thank you so much, Deborah, for being here. Another wonderful guest with such great insight and such great information. Miss Deborah Martin, I gotta tell your husband that I'd love to have him on the show, Pastor Gary Martin. His name comes up so often as someone who is just honored and respected. He's somebody I respect as well. And somebody was just saying his name yesterday, and somebody else said Pastor Martin, and he mentored him and helped him. So shout out to him. So let me show you guys a quick little view of this. And Amanda, I'm gonna let you go. See, I told you I was gonna let you go, and then here we are hours later. So here's a quick little view of some of the sugar babies, what she can do with these sugar babies. This is Keena Woods from Canton, Ohio. She now lives in, I think, Gainesville, Florida. But she's coming to town soon, and she's giving away cookies. You see the cookies on the top? That's what we talking about. We're not talking about the whole cake. But let me give you a little view of what she can do.
The whole cake is a cookie.
Yes, just to give y'all a little peek of some of what might be popping off. We're giving away. Now, we're not giving away the cookie cake, but we're going to give away some cookies. Keena said she'll give away cookies. I don't know if they're going to be the slightly imperfect cookies or what, but don't worry. They'll be delicious. But look at what this girl can do. Shout out to Keena and Sugar Baby's Cookies. Look at that. Like, I don't know. But yeah, thank you, Miss Deborah Martin. You let them know. I'm excited. So listen, the lady behind Sugar Baby's Cookies, she's going to be so we're going to do a giveaway. So if you guys are ready, let's go. The question is, while Amanda is on, I often say Amanda's middle name. I don't know why I started. Well, I do know why I started, but I'm not going to say it because it's going to give you guys a clue as to why I said it. What is Amanda's middle name? First person to answer that in the comments is going to win the free Sugar Babies cookies, which will be here in a couple weeks, so we'll make sure we get to you. What is Amanda's middle name? You can't. Her husband can't answer. All right, we got an answer. We got a winner. My man, Topher Lynch.
I thought it was going to take longer.
I know, right? You thought some people was going. He was the only one that knew. Apparently, he's been watching. Shout out to my man Tiana. Shout out to my friend Tiana Jones. Thank you so much for being here. We've been rocking together for 30 plus from back in the day. Clarendon Layman. All right, they saying it now. I know people gonna be like, my internet ain't right. Right? Oh, shout out to it's a lot of people. Judy Pledger knew it. Christina was right. Jason was right. Miss Carrie Carpenter. Thank you so much for being here. Miss Carrie Carpenter is another mom. You got to have. There's you have your mom and you have mother figures. She was somebody who was just near and dear to my heart. She was a mother when my mother was here. My mother loved her. She loved my mother. Miss Carrie Carpenter, Pastor Hubert Carpenter's mom. She treated me like her son, which I love this, which meant she corrected me when I was wrong. She loved me because I needed it. She fed me when I needed it. She clothed me when I needed it. Shout out to Miss Carrie Carpenter. Shout out to her. Topher said he answered before I finished the question. That's how you win on Jeopardy. You be like, you got to be pushing the button already. Like, ding, 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 ding. Topher Williams wins the free Sugar Baby cookies. We will let you know when Keena's in town. Amanda, make sure I got it written down here. Make sure we gonna get these prizes out as soon as they're available. The Sugar Babies cookies have been won. We have other prizes. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Amanda, thank you again so much for being here today.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Thanks for everything you do. Take care. Have a good night. All right, ladies and gentlemen, stay close. Stay right here. Stay right here. We're not going anywhere. We're going to have some more fun. We got some more prizes. Let me get a little music going. Let's have a little music. I'm going to play some of the music. This is some of the music I added. Shout out to Epidemic Sound. I got non-copyrighted music that I can use on the show. I had to go find some jams over time. I found some different music, that we can play on the show. Have a good time. Have some fun. All right. Pastor Martin said he's available. Shout out to Pastor Martin. We're going to get him on the show. Coming up in season 2. When we get started again, we're going to get going. Ladies and gentlemen, there will be no Lucas Live episodes next week. Now, I may go live. I may do some stuff, but we're not going to have the traditional episodes. We're going to take the week off from the traditional stuff. You may see me pop on and do some different things. I may try out some different stuff, but we won't have any traditional episodes next week. But when we get back to it, we're going to get Pastor Gary Martin on here and some other great guests. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We're going to do some more prizes tonight. But before we get dancing and partying, that's right, Sharice, we partying out here. Sharice Grantham in the house. All right. What is Amanda's? Amanda's middle name is Jean. I'm sorry, I didn't tell y'all. Vivian said, well, what's her middle name? You like that little old school, right? That's like a record. That's a vinyl. It sounds like, right? A little something. All right, a little something. Little tune, little something. All right, so yeah, Amanda Jean Dukes. Amanda Jean. Oh, her mother's in the audience. See, she was so kind. She didn't answer because she would have won. Miss Carla, thank you for being here. Thank you for not jumping in because you named her, right? So you could have told us. You've known longer than everybody else. All right, I don't want to delay. I'm going to bring on my next guest. This guy was on my very first episode. I saw the look. My wife is also waiting in the wings. She's going to come on the show. I hope she's good to wait. I can see her. She's kind of smiling, but she probably was like, I was about to get comfortable. I thought she was going to have me on the show and let me go to bed. Okay, she's smiling. All right, I see a thumbs up. All right, I got to welcome to the show my friend. This guy was my very first guest. Yeah, scratch the record, DJ, right? What's up, feature? You know what I'm saying? I got music playing and whatnot. We celebrate out here. Hey, Darshanette, thank you so much for the congratulations. Hey, Darshanette and Henry Zachary, we got to connect. We've been talking about it, planning it. I want to do a show live from HD Production Studios. I don't even, what is it, HD? Tell me what it's called. I want to call it HD Event Center. But we're going to do a show live there. I mean, y'all going to have to sit on the white throne and everything. Okay, so we coming. All right, so we made it through this 100th episode week. We're going to plan a day and we'll be there. We're going to set up shop at HD. Come on, Dar. You got to tell me what it's called. I'm calling it the wrong thing. It's HD Events or something. You know, right? Tell me what it is. All right, so thank you guys so much. HD's Place. I love it. Yes, HD's Place out there off of 62. If you're having a wedding, a reception, a birthday party, a anniversary celebration, a retirement party, any kind of gathering, and you need to get some people together, shout out to HD's Place. They have a beautiful event space. They also host some amazing events themselves. They are party planners. They are event throwers. They know how to put together some fun stuff, masquerade balls, men's fashion shows, the Classic Man Show, so many wonderful things. So much love to them and their family. And I've known them for so many years. When their kids were really little, they were my kids as well, my daycare kids. Their kids were, and I met Darshanette and Henry Zachary many, many years ago. So shout out to them and everything they have going on, everything they're doing. You guys are going to meet them on my show if you've never met them. And if you know them, you're going to hear more of their story because they have a story to tell. You know, they didn't get here overnight. So we're going to hear their story. And I've had the pleasure of talking to Henry recently and hearing the story myself. So I'm going to bring him on and we're going to bring both of them and talk about it. So, all right, I told you guys we weren't going to delay. Now, this next guest was my very first guest on my show. You know what I'm going to do? I told you guys I was going to play my first episode where I was kind of like really starting. But let me show you guys. I'm going to go ahead. I didn't plan to do this, but I want to show you guys a little clip of this was the first episode with a guest. And this person here was my very first official guest when the show got real. So looks like I just started the show with him on camera and everything. I didn't have the ability to bring people on and off. Let me show you guys a little clip before I bring him on live. Check out my man Derek Curry on the very first episode, the first real episode of Lucas Live.
Thank you for everybody who's watching via replay. For people who are joining the broadcast now, thank you so much.
You see, I was looking at the camera
guest today, which I will introduce in just a second. Really excited to be on another evening. You guys have been a great, great audience. We've had a great time continuing to build this show. This is actually like the first official show tonight. Okay, tonight is my first night with a guest. Really excited to talk to you guys and to talk to my guests. We're going to be talking tonight about faith, family, and finance. Faith, family, and finance, something so important to all of us. Faith, family, and finance. If you're in the room, if you're with us, please say something.
I was figuring it out. This was real.
We'd love to see your comments. Faith, family, and finance is what we're talking about.
Let me skip ahead a little bit. Now, y'all, I was really figuring it out here. I was like, trying to figure out where my buttons was and how to work the show. Let me just skip ahead, see what we was talking about, if I can get a little something, if I can get this to play without overwhelming my system. I got so much going on. We all got to start somewhere, right. So let's see
where you get off today. Okay, so that's totally fair. Sounds good to me. We'll have an official name before Derek is off the air today.
So we were trying to figure out the name of the show.
Faith, family, and finance again with
So here we were trying to figure out what was the show going to be called. So the show has already started. I'm going live, and I don't even have a name for the show. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off here. That was fun. Now listen, we didn't have a name for the show, but now I want to bring on my next guest, my man, Mr. Derek Curry. Welcome to the show, my man.
What's going on with you? What's up?
Man, I feel you, man. What's up, man? Like, back to the first official episode. Shout out to Shayla, my cousin. She said, Maya Shayla, she said, you're a pro now. Yeah, I'm a pro. Look at me now, right? I was all leading the camera. Like, I look like the people on Zoom that was like touching the camera. Like, does this work? I don't even know. So, man, I appreciate it, man. I remember when I first said I was starting the show and I was talking to you. You're somebody who I just can confide in and talk to about anything for real. We talk a lot about faith, family, and finance, which is what you were talking about on the show that day. And you had a lot of encouraging words, man. What were your thoughts when I was first saying this stuff?
We got to go back to before you even started the show where you was at.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, go ahead. Tell them the story.
When I watch it now, and I think remember I was sitting at the table with you and Corinne trying to explain to y'all how to build a website.
Yes.
And you like, you just looking at me. And then that's when it clicked to me like, maybe everybody don't want to do this. I mean, it is time consuming.
Right.
But you was just trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You was trying to figure out what you was going to do next, what's going on next. So we started talking about streaming. Next thing I know, you over here green screened up with the lights, camera, action.
My man.
Here we are.
100%. You know what's funny? I knew nothing about a green screen, right? I was trying to,
Exactly.
The picture that was in my background, and shout out to Aunt Lane. Aunt Lane said, I remember that picture in the background. That picture is still here on the wall. I just moved my situation around here. I got that picture for $10 from the Goodwill. I was just trying to find something to put on my wall, and I got this. It's a nice big picture, but let me show it to him real quick one time. Just show it to him in the background here. So this picture here. Oh, you guys can see it behind me in this picture. Was all I had. That was my background for my show. I didn't know. I didn't have anything else going on. So I was just getting started, and you were telling me about green screens, and I'm like, what, how you even use it? And you were like, it's really all about lighting, but you can do it. It'll look smooth. And I'm like, I don't know. And then eventually I bought the stuff. I think I was on the phone with you when I ordered. I was on the phone when it arrived. I was calling you like, how do I set it up? You came over. You helped me set up the lights and everything. So you was really day one, even behind the scenes before the show started, man. I appreciate it, man. I really do.
But like I always say, a lot of people talk about it, but people don't do it.
Yeah.
You actually did it. That's the difference.
Yeah.
You know, that's where the motivation come into play at. When people watch it, like the 100th episode, they don't see the grind behind them 100 episodes.
Man, I'm literally, they don't see the days where it's 8 a.m. and I'm going live. Well, I went to the gym at 5 a.m. I came home at 6:30. You know, the kids is getting off to school now, or I want to lay down and take a nap for a minute, and then I got to get up and get ready and get the show set up, get on a half hour early with the guests, make sure they're ready, go through their story, read through their stuff that they sent in to us. Whew. And in the evening shows, I was like eating dinner real fast, and every day it was like I have work, like I have to go to work evenings, but it's like 6:30, 7 p.m. So I've worked all day. I've built my business. I'm doing whatever, taking care of my family, running people around, and then I got a show. There's been challenging days. Challenging days.
And you was making the flyers at first. I'm like, who made that? That's more time,
man.
But that's the grind. That's the only way you can get results is if you grind. I don't care what you do.
Man.
Anything you put your mind to, put your grind to. Here we are. 100th episode. I'm back.
Man.
They missed me on your platform, man. They missed me.
Bro, I missed you, man. I missed you. You know, I told you. I've been telling you this from day one. I've been like, Derek, anytime. I don't care if it's a Friday, a Tuesday, a Monday, a Sunday, a day that I don't even go live. I say, any day you want to come on, just be like, look, tomorrow, push the button. I'm coming on. Let's go. I was like, we can do it. We can do it, man. That's hilarious.
I feel you.
Man, you said I was doing the flyers, man. I got to check this out. I got to go back and see if I can find some. I forgot I was doing the flyers. And again, not something I did not have. That was not my skill set.
My wife did them the first couple of days, and I was kind of, you want your wife to do something, and then you're like picky about it, right? So I was like kind of picky, and I'm like, no, this ain't right, man. So let me start doing it myself. And she's busy and she's doing her thing. So I just took over and started doing it. Before I knew it, it was going pretty good. Now, thank God, Lynette Beatty, shout out to Lynette. I got a video from her I'm going to share. The manager of the team now came along because she was referred to me, and then she started doing it. So it took a load off. But man, I'm going to try to find a picture of some of them early flyers, and I was just winging it and figuring it out. Here's one that I really like here. Let me see. This was the one. To be honest, this was the one that set the style for all my future flyers, and it's my man Javen. Now, to the ladies out there, buckle up, ladies. He might be a bodybuilder. You know what I'm saying? But my man Javen here, check out my man here, Javen. This was the first flyer that I did. I did like one or two before this, but when I did this one, I was like, that's the look right there. Now everybody didn't have this shirt, this smooth look right here, like my man here. But this was the one that set the tone, and I was like, man, I could do my own flyers. And then I went on. Shout out to my man Brian Williams, pastor of the Water Church, executive director of PNC Fairfax Connection. Shout out to him, a great friend of mine. He was on the show, and many more. Dave and Keena Woods. Keena Woods gave out the cookies. They were guests on the show more than once, talking about homeschooling and other things. So Dominic Hickson, former NFL player, was a phenomenal guest. His show is still getting views on Twitter to this day. I get notifications that people are watching it on Periscope. Dominic Hickson was amazing. We're going to have him back and his wife and hear his story of being a husband now, post NFL player, now running his business and running his family. So I'm looking forward to having him back on. So just to give you guys a little peek into how things went, how things were going. So, Derek, you also what do you have going on? Let's talk about some of the things that you got going on. What's up with you?
You see, I'm still sitting in front of all these computer screens, man. It's every day for me, man.
Right.
The grind don't stop. I've been working on these websites. I got the web development company, Dynamic Development. I'm still trying to make the website for the website business because I'm building everybody else's website.
That's hilarious. Right.
It's a good problem, though.
It's a good problem.
Ain't mad.
Right.
It's a good problem.
A website is a place to market your business. If your business is doing so well, you don't have time to build your storefront, say, because you're selling so much out the trunk. It's like, hey, what's the point of all that overhead? Oh, man, that's crazy. That's awesome. And so you sent me a little link, man. Tell me what is this that you sent me? I didn't look at it. You sent me a link. You said, play this when we get on the show. What are we about to see here?
I sent you a birthday present.
Okay.
So what I did was I started the website for the company,
okay,
for Lucas Live Media.
Yep.
So now you don't have to send people to all different platforms. You can send them to your website.
Wow.
So now they can go to your website for your training and for your live videos.
Crazy.
That's what I'm bringing. That's what I'm bringing to the table today for the birthday.
Man,
the 100th anniversary.
100th anniversary.
We here.
Man, the 100th episode as we celebrate today, man. I'm gonna click on it and we're gonna see this together live, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you guys see behind him on his screen, but I can see myself. I can see my face playing in the background on his computer screen. So I'm interested to see what we're about to see here. Derek has been building websites. He's been learning new stuff. And every time he learns something new, he's like, hold on tight, my man. I'm going to take care of you. And I'm even better than I was when I said I was going to do it a month ago. Wait till you see what I can do now. Check me out now. Mm-hmm. So let's you guys are going to see this live with me. Let's unveil this new website. Started from the bottom. Yes, now we're here. It's True Growth. Shout out to Derek Curry, man. My brother, always in my corner. Ladies and gentlemen, I said today, when we came on originally, this episode was going to be, we said it was going to be 2 hours, 7 to 9 tonight. And I came on and I said, we was playing, it ain't going to be 2 hours. I'm not making any promises. I don't know. Okay, it may not be I don't know. Just if you can hang around, hang around. Okay, and if you're watching the replay, watch the replay. If you're working out at the gym and you're listening to the replay, listen to the replay.
because it's going to be a lot of fun. Shout out to everybody who's jumping in and people who are still here. I love to see these comments popping back in, knowing people are still in the building. I appreciate your love and support. If you haven't shared this broadcast, wherever you're watching from, share it as a post. Send it as a text message to a friend. Don't do a watch party unless you're watching a replay. You can do it if you want to then. But share it so it's live on your page. Even if you have to click off, if others scroll through social media, they may see it playing on your page and may jump in. So please, please, please share this broadcast. We'll be on a little bit longer. Let me play this live. I'm going to pull this up live in front of everybody. So let's go. We're going to click on the screen here. Now, again, y'all, look, this gives y'all a little look at some of them flyers while we're here. Shout out to my man, Saxy Rob, too. We did a couple live concerts with my man, Saxy Rob. Have my man, G. Bush, on here. Steve Beatty did two live cooking shows on here. We're going to do more of that. And he was just back on Food Network. Just the other week, he was back on Food Network doing Halloween Cake Wars, I believe. And so check that out. All right. Yeah. So all right. So let me click. I'm clicking live. Y'all see on my screen live. I'm clicking on my screen here. I'm clicking on this link he sent me. Let's check this out. Let's see what we're talking about here, my man. Wow. Lucas Live Media, educate, motivate, liberate. Got me here talking live. With the sweet colors, the pink, the blue, the yellow. So you got the pink shade going on, a little blue flowing up. This is me pouring out my heart right here to the people right here. Life simplified. That is a theme that I was, really using. Something we need to get back to. Simplifying life, man. I appreciate it. Got a little flyer here. Mastering remote work. Some of the work I've been doing corporately. Okay, I'm scrolling through this live, y'all, for the first time. Y'all seeing it live here. The marriage plan for couples, his and hers. Y'all, we're going to talk about that in a minute. I'm going to have my beautiful wife, Corinne Marie, on tonight here shortly. And we're going to talk about our book, The Marriage Plan. If y'all haven't got it, if y'all haven't seen it, if you're single and you're trying to get ready for marriage someday, you want this book. If you're dating and you two are talking about it, you want the his and the hers. If you're married and you're trying to just keep it tight, get it together, or work it out, you need copies of The Marriage Plan. Those are available. Those are available right now at Tyndale Training. All right, let's see. So what's up? It says, watch Lucas Live today. We're educate, motivate, and liberate. What happens if I push these buttons? I don't know if this is all working and functional. All right.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm going to click here and see what happens.
You gotta send me your links first.
Oh, okay, got you. So I'll send you the links, and boom, it'll be popping. Lucas Live Media. Oh, it's got the link to yesterday's event. If you guys didn't see yesterday's event, this is so cool. It's gonna be available. Look at this on the website, y'all. We're gonna have the shows popping off live right here. You'll be able to go to lucaslivemedia.com real soon and check these out. Oh, this is crazy, man. All in a nice order. This is awesome. This is incredible, man. Some great guests. There's Don Pullen, my wife here, my man Ronell Richards, my man here. The top 5 was in the house. Wow. All I can say is wow. This is crazy. This is amazing. Shout out to Derek Curry. If you need a website for your business, get your money and get in line. No, I mean, he can work with you, but he's doing a lot, man, Derek. What a night to unveil that, man. What a night to have that ready for me, man. Ladies and gentlemen, that was my first time seeing it. I really appreciate the love and support, my man.
Hey, no problem, bro. But like I said, it's all about us building our own platform.
Yep.
That's like watching this is your platform.
Right.
One day you're going to be going live from your own website, and everybody going to be on your website, your network. That's where it's time to take it to next time.
Right.
Right. The 200th episode is going to be on your own network. You feel me?
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, that's where my mind be at. Shout out to my bro Al Mecca. He came at me with an idea. Me and him got some stuff in the works now.
Okay.
It's just like, making major moves, man.
Yeah.
This technology is the future.
It's amazing, man.
It's just growing. This is just the beginning, though. That's the crazy part.
Right. It is incredible that this is just the beginning. You've always told me, and you said, you got to own your stuff. You got to own your real estate. You're a guy from the music industry, so you always talked about
You got to have ownership in it. We hear about these raw music deals and people getting cheated, not owning their own songs and their own work. And you got to own it. You said Facebook could change their algorithms. They've done it before. YouTube could change their stuff. They've done it before. You said you got to get to the place where eventually you own your real estate and your stuff is coming out on your network, on your website. And we've taken a big step today to make that happen, man. I appreciate it.
And that's what it's about, man. That's all it's about, bro. I tell everybody that before I work on their website, you own everything.
That's big.
I don't own nothing, you know. I'm just a middleman until you don't need me no more.
Right.
Because I want to see everybody spread their wings and grow, man. Stuff like this is priceless.
I love
For
it.
me to even be a part of it and be behind the scenes like I am, you know, the person that you call after a show, or
Yep.
the person that just talked to you whenever. You know, I'm talking to Lucas behind the scenes.
Right.
You feel me? The father, the husband,
Yes.
the worshiper, the praiser, you know.
Yes.
That's who I talk to on a regular.
Yep.
And that's who I support, no matter what,
Yep.
right or wrong. You feel me?
Yep.
You my bro, and I got you.
I
What you need,
appreciate it, man. I appreciate it so much. It means a lot. You're somebody I love and respect, and know I can always call literally in my head. I'm like, if I need him, I can call him for a question, for a concern, for growth, faith, family, whatever, business,
Whatever.
and vice versa, right? We got each other, right?
Of course.
Anytime, day or night, it's like, let's talk. So appreciate you, my
Sometimes
man.
we be like, man, it's 3 in the morning. Let me go upstairs.
Our wives be like, "Who is you talking to?" We're like, "Man, sorry, you know, it was Derek." You know, the good thing, our wives love each other though. They spend plenty of time, so they cool. It's all good. It's
Yeah,
all
they good. They good.
Man,
For
and
the
shout
most
out,
part.
for the most part, they cool with it. You know what's so cool too? Shout out to what people don't see are couples, right? Like my wife and I, and I'm about to have her on here in a minute. You and your wife. Shout out to you guys. You guys got married since I started this. Congratulations to you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. And Aaron and Amanda, you know, people don't see love like this. You know, they don't see families together like this. And it's a powerful statement. It's a powerful thing. We're going to have to do a roundtable discussion with some couples on that one day, too, and spread the love.
Yeah. You know, I got the extra cameras and the green screens, man. I almost threw my green screen up today.
But your background's so cool anyway, though. It's because I got a wall back here, so I got to do extra stuff. So shout out to that, man. And shout out to Ebony and Qua as well. They were a great couple that was also on the show. Again, Darshnet, Henry Zachary. We got to get some couples together and really talk about it. That's something I really want to focus on in the next season. Is really, you know, my passion is love and healthy relationships, and I want to help singles and couples and so many people. So, all right, my man, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for the love and support. Thanks for coming on once again. Take care, my man.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We're still going, ladies and gentlemen. This is a special night. It's gonna be a little longer than normal. Okay, we're gonna play some different music. My wife's gonna be coming on here in a minute, and we got some other videos to share. So we got some giveaways to do too. Y'all still here? We gotta do the giveaways. I'm getting, you know, people are sending me messages like, "What's up? Do the giveaways." All right, so I'm gonna give away. Let me see what I'm gonna give away next. I'm gonna give away a free relationship coaching session. I just got done saying I love helping people with relationships. And no, Sharice Grantham, you can't win because I owe you. Okay, so you can't win because I already owe you. We gotta get together. So my question for your chance to win. The question is, when I first started the show, no, better question. What's the name of my book? My book. Now, I just showed you guys a book that my wife and I put out. What's the name of my book that I put out? That my first book, 2015, I put out a book. What was that book called? For your chance to win a free relationship coaching session. If you don't need it or don't want it, you can give it to a friend. So you could say, hey, I'm cool. So when I reach out to you and say, hey, you won, you can say, hey, but I know somebody, they single, they're dating, they married, they need some help. They would appreciate it. What was the name of my book? What was the name of my book? My music was a little loud. I had to turn that down a little bit. It was popping. It was really popping. I was having too much fun. I see. My quality control. Uh-oh. All right, my cousin Christina, she got it, but I'm not going to let her win either. If you want to talk, call me. Just call me, text me. We can talk. You're my cousin. What are we talking about? Call me, text me.
All right, I'm not even gonna. Nope. Somebody else. She doesn't said it. So I know Ebony Akron knows. We worked all the way through it, but she don't need. She married. She done been through it all. She done read it front to back. Somebody else out there, if you know the name, I'm gonna leave a question out there. I'll come back to it. What was the name of my first book I put out in 2015? It was a relationship book. It was written to the ladies. It explained men. A lot of men read it as well. It was like, wow, that gave me the words and the insight I needed to help explain what I need for my wife, for my woman, for my lady. So the man, I almost said it. The book has been powerful. All right. So if you guys come up with the answer, I'm trying to do some giveaways. I'm gonna leave that question out there. All right. I'm gonna leave that question out there. All right. Shout out to everybody who's here live. Thank you guys so much for your love and support again. You might be cooking dinner. You might be helping your kids with their homework. You might be doing something else, but you chose to hang out with us. You might be all the way locked in. I appreciate that. In the comments talking, or you might just be listening and looking. I appreciate it. Sugar Baby's Cookies. I don't already gave away the Sugar Baby Cookies. Oh, we have a winner. Darshanette Zachary, the Man Manual. That's right. The Man Manual, 10 Steps to Better Understanding Your Man. That's right. All right, I'm going to mark you down. Darshanette Zachary, you and your wonderful husband can have a free session. Or if you know somebody else who you want to give it away to, you just let me know. When I reach out to you, say, hey, we're going to take it, we'll do it. Or you say, hey, I got somebody, family, friend, child, neighbor, somebody else, whatever you want to do. You let me know. You won the free session, and I will make sure we reach out to you. All right. Thank you so much. Great job. Boom. That's off. We still got a couple more prizes here. We have a $25 Amazon gift card we're still going to be giving away. She said, no, bless someone. All right. Somebody out there. If somebody out there wants that free relationship coaching session, she said it's up for grabs. She won it. She claimed her prize, but she said somebody else could have it. If somebody else wants it, you can have it. All right. And if we don't find somebody tonight, we're going to find somebody. Thank you so much, Darshanette. Thank you so much for your love and support. It's available to somebody. It's going to be a free 1-hour session. We're going to talk about things if you're single and you're looking to, align yourself a little differently, position yourself to attract the type of man or woman that you're looking for. If you're dating and you're like, we kind of like each other, we think we're going to move forward, but we got some issues with the baby mom, the baby dad, the kids, the this, the job, the something, we can work on that. Or if you're married and you're like, we want to tune up. We need an oil change, or we need a whole alignment. Whatever it is, I can help you out. All right. So thank you guys so much. Check that out. All right. I got to play another video, and then I'm going to bring on my final guest of the night. We have more videos here. People sent in videos. Let me go to my good friend, Miss Ebony Akron, Ebony Hill-tastic, friend from back in the day. She was one of the first people. I walked through my book, The Man Manual, with her. She applied everything. She listened to everything. She changed things in her life. And she went from 45 and single to 45 and married, and then she wrote a book about it. That's one bad book. From 45 and single to 45 and married is a bad book. If you want to get yourself together and you single and you trying to get it right, that book tell it like it is. All right, so check that out. Let's check out this clip from Miss Ebony. I haven't seen these clips, so we're watching this live. Let's see what she had to say.
Lucas Live, 100 episodes. Wow. It is so amazing to see you reach this milestone. And I'm so happy to have been one of your guests during those 100 episodes. I mean, God is really blessing this effort, right? This is so crazy to just watch you go from, I have an idea, to being at this point today.
Yes.
But it's not crazy at the same time. You've opened up doors to so many of us, entrepreneurs and people that have different causes and missions and different messages that we want to get out. You could have easily just kept this platform for yourself, but you opened the doors to the community, to the nation, to the world, and you said, come on in, let's get some information out to our people. Let's make a difference with this show. Lucas, this is an amazing journey. I'm happy to be a part of it as one of your guests and as a Lucas Live audience member. So I'm wishing you 500 more episodes of Lucas Live. And again, this show is having an impact in ways you'll never know. So keep being great, keep going higher, and keep doing what you're doing. May God bless every single step of your journey. This is Ebony Hill, and I'm so proud to say congratulations on 100 episodes.
Oh, thank you, Ebony.
she is the godmother of Corinne and I, our daughter Savannah. From day one, she was a supporter of ours when nobody was looking. And I tell single people now to sow into married couples. And I say, you may be thinking, well, I want to go on a date. Why would I spend time watching their kids or doing something to make sure that their date night goes well when I'm just trying to worry about getting a date? Because when you sow into good ground, God, you reap what you sow, and God blesses you, and He sees your heart. And Ebony was somebody who was sowing into us. She was the first person to watch keep our baby. When our baby was little, we was like scared. And she had built such a bond with our daughter at such a young age that we knew she was the perfect person. So we have so much love for her, and we really, really appreciate her love and support all these years. Shout out to Ebony Akron. You guys make sure you check her out. Her great book, her great products and services. She's just getting started. She's just about to take off. And you guys are going to see some great things coming from her that will help support you, your life, your children, your communities, and even bringing the word of God. A powerful, powerful woman of God. So shout out to her. Shout out to my girl Shamar Logan in the house. Thank you for being here. Thanks for stopping by. Glad to have you. Thank you for Jamar and I trade coaching services. So I coach her on relationship coaching. She coaches me on a group coaching that I want to put together for singles and couples. I want to put together a coaching program, and she does group coaching programs. So she's helping me get that together. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. There are going to be some group coaching coming together for those of you who are looking for something like that. So shout out to Shamar. Thank you so much for that. Aunt Angela Hammond, hello. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the love. So glad to have you here today. I appreciate it so much. Celebrating the 100th episode is crazy, 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 crazy. But God is good. God is good. You've seen me grow and seen what God has done in my life. And, you know, my dad is somewhere praying. You know, he's always praying for me. So shout out to him. Shout out to my Aunt Angela. Thank you so much. I have two Aunt Angelas. That's one of my Aunt Angelas. So shout out to her. Thank you so much for being here. So much love for all you guys. Angela Hardesty, thank you so much for being here. Angela Hardesty is somebody else who just has been such a loyal supporter, and I know her schedule. And congratulations to her. She passed her nursing exam since the show started, and taking care of her kids, and her beautiful daughter is cheerleading at McKinley, and her son is doing things, and she's just a dedicated mother and a dedicated woman and just a wonderful person. She supports me and my wife in our businesses. If we're selling something, if we got something going on. And Angela, we just can't thank you enough. We hope we've sown into your life and been a blessing to you. And we want you to know how much of a blessing you've been to us. So shout out to Angela Hardesty as well. Thank you so much for being here. All right. I got to bring on my wonderful wife. She's been so patiently waiting, and it's late for her. She like to get to bed, or she like to be winding down by this time. So I'm so glad. I know she would wait for me. She'd do anything for me. So let's welcome to the show my wonderful wife, Miss Corinne Marie Tyndale. Welcome to the show, sweetie.
Hey everybody.
Woohoo!
Congratulations.
Thank you. Throwing a little music here as we celebrate, sweetie. You've been a huge supporter. I want to spend money and get cameras and green screens and lights, and you'd be like, babe, I trust you, go for it. Computers, and spend a lot of time with the show and guests. And what's it like being married to me, babe? What's that like?
It's wonderful. I'm just proud of you. I support everything that you want to do. You always support my dreams, so I'm going to always support your dreams and have your back, whatever you need to do. As long as these bills are paid, babe, you go ahead and buy you a camera and a green screen.
I can't let the lights get turned off because I need the lights for the show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I need lights for the show. You know what I just did, ladies and gentlemen? Let me give you guys a little behind the scenes taste real quick. I keeps me a little thing of Vaseline. This you're not supposed to know. So every now and then on the show, you'll see me lean over and go like this. I'm not trying to be like Prince or nothing. I'm just trying to make sure my lips ain't ashy on the show. Brother got to keep the lips lubricated. I got black man lips. I gotta keep it together. Right. So shout out to everybody, man. Thank you guys for being here. People are excited to see you, babe. They were Shamar, Vitra. They was like, bring her in. Where's she at? Ebony, they're like, come on. Ebony said, CorinneMarie.com in the building. Right, come on in. Angela Hardesty sharing love. Yes, absolutely. Christina, Amanda, everybody. So, babe. I think you're laughing at Shamar's comment. Your computer is going choppy. We're on the same internet. Maybe we're not. No, are we on the same internet? Yeah, we might be. And we probably pulling too much bandwidth. I waited too long. Tell the kids to turn off their stuff. They over here pulling up
We trying to hold down live streams and they playing games. All right, there you
Right.
go.
Well, they're doing I know Savannah's doing her homework. She's waiting on me to come help her.
Tell her to quit. Tell her to cut it off. Shut it down. Shut it down. Darshan said, "Beauty is her name. Beauty is her name, babe. You are beautiful, and wonderful, and the love and support." And I just want to say, a lot of people. I think I shared this one day. People don't know how hard it's been since losing my mom. This year, and I started the show. I think it was. I'm gonna show a little clip from my very first, like when I was even just trying to do a show, and I think it was April. I'll find it, but I was going through some hard times, and still do. I still have some rough days thinking about my mom, and it's been rough. But you've been by my side. I remember one day I was crying. It was early on, and I still have days like this. And you would just lay your hand on my chest and pray for me, and it would just like almost instantly release the pain, and I would just be like, this is almost unreal, the comfort and the love. So I want to thank you so much for that. It means so much to me. And maybe for the audience, you could give them a little behind the scenes. What's it like, just trying to love and support somebody who's grieving? Because somebody else out there, they may see me like, I'm always happy and he's always good. He has so much energy, but they don't know, like, I'm just a regular person, behind the scenes. So what was it like for you in loving and supporting somebody through grief like that?
Well, you just see that grief is a process, and that you can be totally happy one minute and then crying the next minute, but you just have to be understanding and be there and listen, listen to how you're feeling. And sometimes I don't even have the words to encourage you, or sometimes I just don't know what to say because there's not much that you can say, but I can always hold you, comfort you, and try to give you as much peace as I can.
I appreciate it. And you've done an amazing job, and literally I don't know how I would have made it through without you. The pain of losing my mom, like, still to this day, like I said, last night was one of those nights where I was just laying in bed and I just wanted to talk to her, and I was just having a hard time, and I just miss her so much, and she's the reason why I do this. And not enough people knew her, and I could live and die, and not enough people would know me and the great things that are inside of me. So this is my way of honoring her and showing the world, if you see me shine, it's because of my parents. And shout out to my dad and my mom, who's no longer here, but man, she instilled so much in me, so much wisdom, so much confidence, so much love for people, love for God, and a real genuine faith in people in the world, and that things could change and get better. So I appreciate your love and support as I walk through this. So babe, you real quick, since you're on here, you got some new things coming up. What do you have going on?
I do have some new things coming up. I see Derek, he just put together a nice website. So I'm
The internet is getting choppy. We on one accord, literally one bandwidth. Babe, can you hear me? Let me switch it around. Let's see if we switch
I can hear
scenes.
you.
All right, you're kind of froze. All right, it's a little bit froze, a little bit.
Hold on, let me turn. I got you on my phone and on my computer.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're pulling too much bandwidth. You gotta. Yeah, I mean, we got the high speed internet, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry, we got the best of the best. We got 2 internet services, I think, flowing through. I don't know. Yes, Miss Vivian King, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, go ahead, babe. Yeah.
So I have a new book coming out, and I haven't decided when I was going to release all this stuff though, but I'm thinking it's going to be on November 1st. I'm releasing the book. I released it already as a series, which I put out every Wednesday, the Without Loot series. You guys may have seen me promoting it, but now I'm releasing it as a paperback book for those people who weren't able to jump online and go through the series in the summer. And I'm also popping off a fundraising campaign for a movie, my movie, A Small Piece of Her Heart, that I've been saying that I was going to do for years. I've been saying that I wanted to shoot a movie, but I've always been stuck in my head, like, where do I start? I don't have the money. It's going to cost this much, this, and that. I decided to forget about everything, all the worries that I have, and just go for it. So I'm starting a crowdfunding campaign for that.
Yes.
And with hopes that we can shoot the movie next year.
I love it. People in the comments, Sharice, Vitra, Ebony, they're excited about the new book. For people who were on Medium and got to see it come out as a series, it was powerful. All I know is there's a sex scene in this book, and you read that
Why
scene.
keep talking about that scene?
Babe, you read the scene to me
I
before you
know.
released it. And one thing I can say about not only that scene but all the scenes was your writing is so clear. It is a movie. Like I think everybody that reads your books can't imagine it not being a movie because it plays like a movie. The detail, the characters, the feelings, the moments, the intimacy, even when it wasn't the sex scene, but the intimacy that you see with characters and the lives is incredible. So you are super, super talented. So love it, sweetie.
Thank
Love it.
you.
All right, you stay right here with me, babe. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna show them another video. We got some special guests. We got, let's check out a video from my man, Mr. Alec. Alec Simon was a guest on the show many times. Corinne, you've always said he's one of your favorite guests.
Yeah,
Whenever,
he's one of my favorites. Yes.
whenever
He has
he
great
comes on the show. You said what? He has great what?
energy.
Great
You and
energy.
his energy just vibes together really well.
That's my guy. That's my guy, man. So check out this video. Again, I haven't seen this. We're watching this together live. My man Alec sent me this video in support of my 100th episode. Shout out to Alec. Love this guy. Let's see what he said.
Lucas Tisdale, man, I love you, man. 100 episodes, bro. I told you you was gonna do it. Just keep pushing, bro. I love you with all my heart. I'm so proud of you. Welcome to the Lucas Tyndale Show.
That's incredible. Oh my God, man. That is amazing. That's my guy, man. To take the time out. Shout out to Alec. To take the time out. Also, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. I also have a video from Officer Lamar Sharp and my wonderful manager, Miss Lynette Beatty, as well. That was so incredible. Thank you, my man. So much love to him. He's an incredible guy. If you guys don't know him or connected to him, just check him out. He's amazing. He's amazing.
Yes.
He's amazing.
Amazing.
Babe, while we're at it, why don't we go ahead and we're gonna do a giveaway, babe. We're gonna give away a copy of our marriage plan book. So we need to go ahead and do that, right? All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love the giveaways. They're so fun.
yes.
I had to turn off my phone for my bandwidth, so I can't see what everybody's saying.
All right.
I'll probably get on there later. Check it out.
We'll work it out. I'll run some Ethernet to your beautiful new office. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys haven't seen my wife's office, it's incredible. So I got my studio space. She's got her office. She's sitting in a hammock in a little swing, rocking it. So shout out. What did she say? Bravo. What everybody said. I see Lynette in the comments. I'm going to catch up with y'all. Alec is awesome. All right. What did we say we're going to give away? All right. We're going to give away copies. So here's the question. There is a singer that I have been asking to come on my show. What is the name of the singer? To win a copy of the Marriage Plan book, what is the name of the singer? Who is the singer who I keep asking to come on my show? You guys let us know in the comments if you know the name. If you know the name of the singer who I'm looking for. Yeah, shout out to Vitra. She said, I've been speaking y'all famousness since day one. My talented brother and sister. Yes, Vitra has. We love you, Vitra, literally. Oh, man, there's nobody like her. There's no supporter from back in the day. Lake Road Boulevard, around the 2 houses down. Literally, 10 years, we lived 2 houses down. And shout out to her for all her love and support. All right. The comments are coming in. First one in was Sharice Grantham. Brandon Donovan is his name. Yes, she is right. Judy Pledger Williams was also correct. Rita Talbert was also correct. Sharice, do you already got the book? Because if you already got it, you could pass it to the next person if you want to. It's up to you. If you don't, it's okay. Or if you want it, you want to give it to your friend, you feel free. You won. So shout out to her. Judy Fletcher Williams had the same thing. Again, Maria had it. Everybody was saying it. Jaysha got it. Jill Thomas, what's up, Jill? A great supporter. Thank you so much, Jill, for being here as well. You're right. Brandon Donovan was his name. She said, I have it. She said, bless someone. All right. Can we? Okay.
Aw.
Yes, she said, bless someone. So we're going to go and we will send it to Miss Judy Pledger Williams. She was next in line. Another great supporter. Thank you so much for your love and support and all the love and support your voice spoken of my mom. So we will reach out to you. Let me write your name down because we have to reach out and get your address so we can send it to you. Copy. I got that right there. Copy marriage plan. Marriage plan. It's in my notebook. Boom. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. All right. Very good. Thank you guys. You guys, I think everybody was correct. Now listen. So yes, Judy, yes, thank you so much. And thank you so much, Sharice, again, for blessing the show and supporting us and everything. So, and Judy says, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, absolutely. We'll be reaching out to you to get your address and we'll get that book in the mail to you. This is fun. This is what we want the show to be, ladies and gentlemen. We're working on this as we move forward. More giveaways. We want to be doing giveaways, cash giveaways, gift card giveaways. We're going to be working with sponsors to do more as the show moves on. It was a vision from day one. If you guys know anything about me, you know that my dream is to be a philanthropist. I got on pink because I'm in representation of breast cancer awareness as we're coming into heading toward the month of October. As you guys know, my mom died of breast cancer, and I'm going to do all I can to help with that cause, as well as many other causes to help single moms, children in education, people in need, because I grew up as one of those people. And so my life's calling is to be a philanthropist and to give time, talent, and treasure away. And so one of the places we're going to do it here is through Lucas Live. And babe, you always supported me in that, right?
Yes,
I appreciate
absolutely.
that.
I love giving.
I appreciate it. Day one, I always joke, one of our first dates, I was like, I want to give all my money away. And you was like, cool. And I was like, we got to get married tomorrow. So I appreciate it. Appreciate the love and support. All right, let's go to another clip. My wonderful producer, Miss Lynette, my wonderful manager, Miss Lynette Beatty. She was referred to me as somebody who could do graphics, and she does the flyers. So when you guys see the flyers now, she's the lady behind it. But she's also an event planner. So if you have an event, virtual or otherwise, that you're looking to plan, you need an event planner. She's an event planner. And when she started talking to me about her event planning, I was like, I have an event every day. Like, that's what I need. I was like, will you be my manager? And she was like, I'm not a manager. Have a good day. Tell me what you need for the graphics. And I asked a few more times. Okay. And she has been so kind to come on. And she sent us a little video. Let's check this out.
Aw.
Hey Lucas Live family, this is Lynette Beatty and this is Michaela Joy, and we are so happy to be able to congratulate you, Lucas, on your 100th episode. So blessed to be a part of what you're doing with Lucas Live Media. So excited about the vision that you have to educate, motivate, and liberate. And I'm just so thankful that our paths crossed and that I get to be in your cheerleading section. So God bless you, and we look forward to the next 100 episodes. Bye.
Shout out to Lynette Beatty. She's been just so wonderful. Such a great help, babe. You remember how much I was struggling with them graphics, right?
Yeah. And you played me earlier.
You said what?
You played me earlier when you was talking about the graphics.
What I said? You was busy?
But
I'm sorry, babe.
I was helping you. Those graphics were nice. You were particular.
That's what I said. I said you was.
I'm glad Lynette came on board so you can get your graphics together.
Yeah, because what happened, you did the first couple of days. I know. I know. That's what I said. I said I was picky. So the first couple of days, you was just helping me out. You jumped in and said, babe, I'll do it for you. And I was like, crazy. You was like, I do not have 12 hours a day to be doing one graphic. And so we just kept it moving and we got it done. And then I picked it up and figured it out. And then she came along and she's taking it from there. It's been a lot of. Cherie said, "Look at you in trouble." No, we're all good. Aaron said, "Don't call my boy out." This is real. When you have real love, you have real moments. Y'all don't think we'd be sitting around here skipping, holding hands all day. We have real moments, but we know how to fight fair, right, man? We come back and we show each other love, and we don't walk around stubborn and mad all day. So it's really, really special. So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for the love. Lynette said, oh no, I'm not trying to break up a happy home. We over here fighting. She's like, what have I done? What have I done? We're over here fighting. It's all good. It's all good.
You saved us. You saved us.
You did. You saved. We was going to be over here fighting. If we both had to do graphics together forever, it was going to be crazy. Shout out to, is that Dr. Roman in the house? Shout out to him. My man, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for being here. And wonderful, wonderful guest. Dr. Roman was on, and it was just powerful and just so inspiring and so informational, inspirational. So many things, so many things. So, all right, let me see. Now I have one more video that I want to share. Officer Lamar Sharp. And now listen. Jaysha Lily, are you still here? Jaysha, let me know if you're still in the house. Jaysha, if you're still here, let me know. We just want to thank you. We have something that we want to do for you, Jaysha. If you're still here, if you're gone, I don't know why you left. I thought you were our biggest fan. No, I'm just kidding, Jaysha. If you're not here, that's okay. Somebody tag her. Somebody reach out to her. Tyler Thatcher, my man. Shout out to you. Thank you for being here. I know you jump on when you can. Thank you for the video. We watched your video first. It was amazing. I can't believe you watch all the replays. I didn't know that. So thank you so much. Shout out to my man Tyler Thatcher. And he comes in, he watches us on YouTube. He gets those YouTube views up. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? YouTube be watching for them views. So I get them views up. Okay, Jaysha is in the house. She is here. Jaysha, we had a prize that we wanted to give away, and we want to give it directly to you. We have a $25 Amazon gift card, and you are the winner, okay? Just for all your love and support. We can't thank you enough. That was given to us by Charles Boone at Howard Hanna Real Estate. Shout out to Charles Boone. If you're looking to purchase a house, anyone out there, please reach out to me, and I will connect you to my good friend Charles Boone. He's helping people who didn't even believe they could buy houses. They didn't think they were in position, but he's helping them pull things together, look at things differently. They're looking to rent, and he's helping them buy. So shout out to my man Charles Boone. And thank him for his donation and dedication and support of the show from early on. I've been holding on to this gift card for a long time for a special occasion. So shout out, Jaysha. We love you. We thank you. Your support has been amazing. So thank you guys so much. Lily, Jaysha, we are right. You're welcome. You're welcome. She's saying thank you in the comments. $25 Amazon gift card. We'll be reaching out to you, and all we'll need is you message me, inbox me your phone number, and I can send it to you via text or email. It's an electronic gift card, but it works the same. You order it online. Amazon's online anyway, and boom, you are in there. All right, babe, we got one more clip. Yeah, Lucas Live, biggest fan. Right, Jaysha Lily, she's here. Her, Tyler Thatcher. I mean, there's so much love, so much love. The coveted Amazon gift card. Keena Woods is calling me. I should answer the call live and see what she's talking about. She's calling me to give out some cookies. I don't know. She's like, what are you giving away? She was like, why was you on there showing pictures of my cakes? And I said I was giving out a cookie. I don't know, Keena. I'm on the show. I'm going to answer. Hey, Keena, I'm live on the show. I'm on here celebrating my 100th episode. I'm live, and they can hear you. I'm about to put...
Oh, my God. Happy 100 show!
This is...
How are we missing this? Oh, my God.
She's like, why are we missing this? All right, listen, we're celebrating all week long. We just gave away... Amanda said that you were going to give away some of the Sugar Babies cookies. And so
Yes, sir.
we have a winner. Topher Lynch won, and he's excited. So when are you coming to town? Let the people know. I'm going to put you up to the microphone. When can people expect you in town with the Sugar Babies cookies? Go ahead and tell the people.
All right, you guys, we will be in town. We leave Florida this Sunday, so we will be baking next weekend. So October 1st and October 2nd, I will be baking in Canton. If you are not on the priority list, text me at 330-313-5698. And if you text me and get on that list, we will send out our menu to you on Saturday so that you have time to order before we post anything on social media.
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I threw my phone. I was so excited. This is our first ever live call-in guest. Calling in on the phone. Shout out to Keena. We gave away her Sugar Babies cookie package. Was our first trivia question tonight as we celebrate our 100th episode. And she just happened to call, and I wasn't going to answer. And I'm like, let me answer. I don't know what's going to happen here. Vitra's in the comments rolling Keena saying, what is she doing? Keena's calling in live. Vitra, she said, hey girl, what's going on? Amanda said, what's up? Keena, everybody, your cousin on here, everybody said, what's up? So we've been talking about you. I actually showed pictures of your cookie cakes on the show earlier. I said, I'm sorry. She said she sold out. Now you are sold out of those. Is that correct?
Of the cakes, yes. We're sold out of the cakes, but I will have cookies available.
All right. Cakes are sold out. I did put in my order for a cake, so it's popping. But the cookies are coming. The cookies will be available. 330-313-5698. Is that the number?
Yes, yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me put that number up so y'all know. Y'all text her, get on that priority list. Make sure y'all check it out. Shout out to my man. Okay, you log on. I'll call you when the show is over. All right, take care now. All right, bye. Bye. All right, we got live callers now. That's the next generation, the next level of Lucas Live. Right, we got live callers. Shout out to my man. Just call me Monty. Don't call it a comeback. Just call me Monty. Shout out to my man. He was here with the top 5, talented brother right here. Shout out to him. He showed love from the beginning. When I was first doing the thing, man, he saw something popping over here and he shouted it out. So shout out to my man. It was great having you on the show with the top 5 and what you guys had going on. It's amazing. Look forward to more. Shout out to my man Rashad Polk in the house. He was the second ever guest on Lucas Live, and he premiered G. Bush's documentary, and we talked about the top 5, and we actually premiered it way back then in April, and now that thing is out there and it's flying and it's moving and it's grooving. So shout out to him. Shout out to my man Rashad Polk. That's my guy, most talented man behind the camera you will ever find. Your wedding will look like a rap video. Okay, you like, I didn't even know I was in a video, and you come out and didn't know you was dancing that good. He'll slow you down and get you dancing with the music, like your dance be off. He gonna slow it down and get you on the beat real just right, so you don't look crazy. Okay, so shout out to my man Rashad. Shout out to my man Mr. Alec Wayne Simon. Alec Simon in the house. Shout out to my man. We just played your video a minute ago, man. Thank you for the love, man. I love you, my man. When Alec was first on the show, I told him he was a guy who I would see him. I knew of Alec before I knew Alec. So I was a fan of Alec before I knew Alec. And it's okay. As black men, we should be able to see each other and be fans, even if the person ain't on TV shooting a basket every day. But I saw what he was doing in the community. I seen him speaking at the schools. I remember him speaking at Louisville School, a school in Louisville that is often known to be to lack diversity. Let's just say that. And he was pulling these kids together and uniting, and they were apologizing for bullying, and it was incredible. It was in the paper. I saw parents talking about it, and I was like, this dude is the real deal. Like, he's more than a drummer. He's more than he's more than the guy who can sing, tap dance, drum, host shows, MC. He's a man with a huge heart, and I got to know him, here and there at Burger's Barbershop, and then I would see him at the gym. And even before we really knew each other, he would always say, love you, brother. Love you, love you, love you. And I was like, that dude is the real deal. And Alec, my wife always says you're one of her favorite guests on the show, right, babe? That Alec energy is special.
Yes. Love his energy. Love your energy, Alec.
The Alec energy is something special. Me and Alec going to have to co-host some stuff together because we got a good flow. We got to make it happen, all right? So, yes, everybody. Thank you guys, man. I appreciate you guys hanging with us tonight. Shout out to my man Dave Woods in the comments. Him and Keena are in here now. They was like, we was missing it. We've been on for an hour and a half. And we had 2 other shows this week in celebration of our 100th episode. Can we? Yes. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting comments on the phone. I was wondering if another live caller was coming in. So again, shout out to Alec, man. Just one of the most genuine people I've ever met or ever known, and I'm just blessed to be connected to him and know I can call him. And then also I want to shout him out because I got these tattoos on my arms for my mom with my mom's name and her favorite scriptures. And he connected me with his guy. If you ever see him, he got some the smoothest tattoos in the city. So he connected me to his guy. They took good care of me. So thank you. Dave Wood said they was baking cookies, and that's why they couldn't be on the show. This is one of the I don't allow that to be. I said, if you baking cookies, put the show on and listen to it while you bake the cookies, Dave. What are you doing? Shout out to my man, Dave. Dave is another behind-the-scenes prayer warrior, too. Dave is always like, how can I pray for you? Early on, he told me, people are praying for you. You're giving a lot of yourself. People need to be pouring back into you. And he said, man, I'm going to be praying for you. And he was another one of those midnight calls. What'd you say, babe?
But that's a blessing.
It's a blessing, man. To have people like that. Whew, it's powerful. All right, let's show one more clip here. Don't interrupt them. Cherie said, don't interrupt them making cookies. Don't interrupt the cookie making. Don't interrupt it. Hey, babe, I appreciate you, babe. I'm going to let you go here. I'm going to finish this up. You can get situated. I'll be up so we can enjoy our evening together. So
all right.
I love you so much, sweetie. I love you too. Thank you so much. Thank you, sweetheart. All right. I'll see you soon, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to my beautiful wife, Corinne Marie Tyndale. All right. We have one more video that was sent in for us. And I want to go ahead and play this now. Guys, this has been so much fun tonight. I have had a long week. I've done a lot of virtual events and different things this week along with my show. I worked with a group of foster youth here just a few hours before the show started. I did a training for a group of foster youth virtually to talk to them about coping during COVID. And I was talking them through having a plan and dealing with depression and loneliness and things. And it was really cool. That took some energy. Earlier in the week, I did multiple sessions on emotional intelligence. It's been a busy one. It's been a busy week. It's been a busy time, but it's been a blessing. So tonight I was like, I don't know how much I got to give. It's the final one. I need a break. And ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, next week we won't have any live episodes. We will probably run a few replays, a few reruns, because I'm going to be practicing that, because we're going to be showing some videos. I got another person calling in. Let's see if we can do another live caller. You're live on Lucas Live. What's going on, my man?
Hey, listen, brother. Hey, man, I got a confession, man.
What's that? You're live on the show, my man. What's going on?
No, that was a good one. It's a good one. This ain't no counseling session now, man. I'm good.
All right. Be careful what you say. Got to make sure this is legit.
I was supposed to turn in my video, man, to congratulate you, man, but I ain't been to sleep yet, so it's really actually still Wednesday to me.
Oh, man, it's Thursday, brother. It's Thursday.
Yeah, I know, man. I miscalculated. Say congratulations, man. I want to say thanks for doing something for the city, doing something positive, and actually standing on what you believe in, man, and having the guts to go out and do it, man. And like I told you, man, big things are coming, man, and I support you 1,000%, bro.
Man, I appreciate the love, man. My second guest ever. You've been back multiple times. You've shown so much love. Derek helped me with the green screen. You came over and set up my camera day one. You downloaded the software and got me situated, man, and have always shown me love, man. I can't thank you enough for your love, support, and giving your time and talent to me. So thank you so much. This is Rashad Polk, ladies and gentlemen. Rashad Polk. You guys, they didn't know. I'm sorry. I forgot to tell them who it was. Rashad Polk, living the editor's life. He's behind the scenes, editing some videos, not sleeping. Shout out to my man, Rashad Polk. Thanks so much for calling in, my man. I appreciate you.
All right, thank you, brother. Hey, man, I'm going to tune in so I can listen, man. Appreciate you, brother.
All right, appreciate it, my man. Take care. All right, anybody else who has my actual phone number, if you want to call in, just hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to call in, we got live callers. We didn't even know we could do this. We're going to do this in the future. This is something that me and Amanda have actually talked about, like how can we do a call-in show? And we actually have some ability to do that. So we're going to be working on that. If you guys would like that, y'all let me know if you would like to have a live call-in show where people can do it. Lynette says she loves call-ins. Well, buckle up, Lynette, because that's going to be quite the flyer where you're like, so-and-so's going to be on the show, and who knows who else might pop in. You never know. You never know who might show up live on the phone. Anybody else who has my number, you know what I'm saying, feel free. We can do a little bit more. I'm flexible. We're just having fun out here. And I want to thank you guys again. Let me shout out to our sponsor. Shout out to Restream. Restream allows you to broadcast live video to 30-plus social networks at the same time. Go to www.restream.io. Check them out. We're looking to break a big deal with them. We started off with something real small, and they said if people like it and we get viewers and stuff, we can do more. So as you guys watch the show, you're helping me get sponsors. As I get sponsors, I'm going to give more to you. So keep watching the show. Keep tuning in, because every like, every heart, every share tells a story to sponsors, and it makes this show more attractive to all of them. And as they give, I promise I'll be giving more to you. Okay, so check that out. All right, we need to have a party once a quarter with music and callers. I like that, Lynette. Let me turn on some more music while we at it. Let's see what we got. Okay, that's the slower one. Let's see what we got. We got a little music. We'll play a little bit more music. All right, I love that. Great idea, Lynette. You in charge, so we're gonna make it happen. All right, if you say that. And then I want to shout out also another sponsor to my show, one of my first sponsors as well. Shout out to Flawless Touch LLC. Flawless Touch does window tinting, auto detailing, and audio installation for cars. Shout out to my brother who owns this business, runs this business, is doing an amazing job. And he walked in one day and threw some money at me and said, let's do that ad thing we've been talking about. We had talked about it for a while, and he walked in and said, let's make it happen. He said, whatever you can do it, whatever you do, whatever this gets me. And he threw a little money at me, and I appreciate him. Thank you so much for your love and support, my man. You guys check out Flawless Touch. Contact him at 330-974-2955, or go to flawlesswindowtint@gmail.com. Send them an email for more information. Check them out if you want your windows tinted. Check out Flawless Touch. Shout out to them. So excited, so excited. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what else we got. We got Officer Lamar Sharp. Officer Lamar Sharp, friend of the show, phenomenal man. This guy goes live and gets thousands of people watching this live. He's incredible. And he was kind enough to send us a video. Again, I have not seen this, so you guys will be watching this with me for the first time live. Let's click over and see what my man, Officer Lamar Sharp, had to say for the 100th episode. Let's check him out.
Yo, I want to wish my man Lucas happy 100th episode. Listen, I had a blast being on your show, man. What you do for our community and getting awareness about things and talking about things a lot of times people don't want to talk about, giving them information is huge. I want to be like you when I grow up. Even though I'm older than you, I still want to be like you when I grow up. But keep pushing, buddy. I love your show. Big ups to you. This is just the beginning for you. Take care, bud.
Shout out to my man, Officer Sharp. Love that dude. He's incredible. We had him on and we talked about what's it like being black and blue. Being a black police officer, wearing the blue uniform, but being a black man. And he's a powerful guy, a great example of what community policing is all about. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been amazing. It's been a fun ride. I remember the first time I played music. It was my birthday, July 9th of this year. Was the first time we did this. We played some music. So let's get some music going as we send you guys off. Let me make sure I'm not missing any prizes. I think I gave them all away. I do have one more prize. It's a Mary Kay package from Miss Sharice Grantham. It's a Mary Kay package for the ladies. So I need one more question. Let me find one more question so you guys have a chance to win this special package. Okay, here's the question. First one to answer wins. In what month did I start my show? What month did this show start? Lucas Live. At the time, it was called Lucas Tyndale Live, and I didn't know what to call it, didn't know what the name would be. It kicked off in what month, ladies and gentlemen? You guys let me know. What month was it? You guys, in the comments, what month did we kick off? You can win a Mary Kay special, Mary Kay package. Uh-oh, we got a winner. Oh, a lot of people said it. Oh, it was all over the place. We had an April, we had a March, we had a May, we got an April, we got another April, we got a March. Shout out to my man, Sean Anton. What's up, Sean? Shout out to you. Thank you for you and the men of the Capital chapter of the Omega Sci-Fi fraternity. Thank you guys so much for your love and support of Lucas Live. My man Sean had a vision for working with Lucas Live Media some time ago for him and his fraternity brothers. And it came together, and it happened yesterday. It was special, and we're going to be doing more. We got a June, we got an April, we got a March. Dave said, I don't know, but I believe I was tuned in. I believe you were, my man. You was there from day one. So the show kicked off. Hey, Natalie, Miss Natalie Ray. You know my daughter's middle name is Ray. Miss Natalie, shout out to her. The wonderful Miss Natalie Ray, all the way from the West Coast. You out there on the West Coast, so it's a little earlier for you. You're like, what is this dude doing still on? Why is the show still on? We're doing a long 2-hour special. I don't know. We wasn't going to go 2 hours, and it's almost been 2 hours. The first person that gave the correct answer was Mr. Rashad Polk, who just called in as a live caller. He is correct. We're going to send you this Mary Kay package. Something you can give your wife, brother. It's not for men. I'm sorry, brother. I mean, you may go want to exfoliate. I don't know, brother. But we're going to give it to you. You can do what you want. I don't know. So shout out to Rashad Polk. Let me write it down. I don't want to forget the winners. And shout out to Sharice Grantham, our Mary Kay representative. Thank you so much for giving us that some time ago. And we never gave it out. So we got it. We got it to give. Yes, Miss Natalie Ray, thank you for being here. Wonderful co-worker, one of my sisters. I adopt sisters, y'all. I don't know if y'all know that, but she's one of my sisters. Somebody who I worked with. We spent lots of time talking through life, love, and the pursuit of happiness. That's what it's all about. All right. Oh, men can use it on Rashad. What she said, men can use. Okay. Good. Whatever it is, it's yours, my man. Shout out to you. Everybody, March was the month that my mom passed away, March 26th. And I'm going to go back. You know what I told you guys I was going to do? I got to do this before we go. I got to show you guys the very first episode, like what I was doing on this very first episode of Lucas Live. It was a special moment. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what I was about to do. I'm about to pull it up. This is like embarrassing moments. I think it had like 2 viewers. I don't know. But I was letting everybody know that I had a new show coming. And the funny part is my studio is the same. I just changed some things up. All right, so you guys check this out. Yes, Rashad is hyped. He's like, yes, he won the prize. Good job. We're going to do some more of these shows. We're going to do call-ins, prizes, music. We got a new format. We're going to be doing something fun. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned to Lucas Live in the future. I'm going to be reaching out to some sponsors saying we need some stuff to give away. I got to give more stuff out. All right. Yes. All right. His birthday, March 27th. Wow. Yep. March 26th was the day my mom died. March 27th is my man Nick McDonald's birthday. Shout out to him, man. I'm looking for some of that barbecue sauce, brother. You're supposed to give me some barbecue sauce. Where's that at? No, shout out to my man and everything he's got going on. Shout out to him. All right, time for a little flashback. Tyler, you're right. Time for a little flashback. Let's look at the first episode, okay? Anytime you look back at a first episode, like the pilot of something, like if you guys remember, like the Cosby Show, the pilot episode was different, and the house was set up a little different. Things were different on the first episode. If you look back at the pilot episode of The Fresh Prince, if you remember, later on The Fresh Prince, the steps were in the living room, and they came down those steps in the living room. But on the first episodes, the steps was somewhere like closer to the front door. You never saw them go upstairs. They just disappeared. But then they changed the set. So first episodes and pilots can be very different than what you see as the show goes on. Family Matters, I remember, was a spinoff of Perfect Strangers, and then Step by Step was a spinoff of Family Matters, and Steve Urkel flew over to the neighbor's house, and that's how the show Step by Step started. So you check out those pilots of shows. It's fascinating. Check it out. Yeah, Cosby's pilot only had 4 kids. I thought so. Yeah. Cosby's, and you know what this reminds me of? We got to do another game night. If you guys remember when I first kicked this off, we were doing game nights on Saturdays, live game nights, and we was doing Black Card Revoked, 5-second rule, trivia, all kinds of fun games. And we also had Sexy Rob on, which reminds me, I have an audio clip from Sexy Rob that I got to find. I got to play that too. But let's check out a little bit. I promise y'all, 9 o'clock. We only got 12 more minutes. Y'all might as well rock with me. Might as well hang around. All right, let's check out the first ever. This was me announcing that I had a show coming. All right, and I didn't know what it was going to be. And still to this day, this only has like 11 views on YouTube. And I was 8 of them. I think I watched it 8 times. So check this out. This was me, young me, just some months back. All right, let's see. What was I talking about?
Hello. Welcome, everybody. Thank you guys for joining me here today. If you're watching this live, welcome. If you're watching this by replay, welcome. Thank you guys for being here. I am live here on Facebook as well as YouTube. Glad to be with you guys. I want to give you guys a second to join. I want to share some information with you guys today
tattoos, if you notice,
about something I plan to do real soon with the new show. So I want to share with you guys more information about that. I'm going to try to pull up my profile so I can see what's happening.
I'm still in the same Facebook room, you guys. I'm still in the same space.
Who's joining?
This is my office that I turned into a
everybody
studio.
Who's in here, thank you guys so much. I'm excited to share some information with you guys today. So please hang in there. Please stay tuned. Please stay on this broadcast. I know how easy it is. We get so busy. It's easy to click off and to go to something else.
I was so
because
serious.
We all have so
too.
much going on. But I thank you guys who are joining and who are here right now. Please comment.
I had Tyndale Training in the corner.
Share this
in the corner.
I really appreciate it.
I had Tyndale Training in the corner. Tyndale Training is the name of my training coaching business. It was the only logo I had. I didn't know what the show was called.
In the room. I want to see who's commenting. Thank you guys. I can see some eyes are on the broadcast. I can see there was 1 like. Thank you for the like. I want to test some things out.
Dave said he tried to get the dome right just like mine. That was like my first day bald too.
Studio, welcome to the studio.
Yeah,
here in my office.
Ebony first day of school.
My office and my son's video game room.
My son was playing.
I don't know how it became all that.
I forgot my son was living in here too.
Tried to take over. Thank you for the likes, for the love. Thank you so much for all the hearts.
Oh my goodness! You said you saw my first show. I had the shiny head.
I want to share that I am going to be doing a new live show here on Facebook and YouTube and maybe a few other platforms.
Don't say nothing.
I'm really excited about it.
All right,
hosting a show is something that I'm
leave me alone.
To do.
I cut my hair off because I was, it was receding.
Have guests and talk about interesting, important topics. And
it's crazy. My man, shout out to Rashad. He always said I was like Tom Joyner. I'm a seasoned.
That's who I am. That's what I'm about. Be it from a Bible perspective or just be it from many of the things I've read in so many books or other things that other people may know. I'm planning to bring on guests and have people come share their information and expertise and have some fun and do some Q&A and really get involved with people. So I'm really, really excited about it. Hey, Pastor Bennett, thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting. I appreciate that. I can see that. I like that. When you comment, that also helps the person broadcasting. So please comment because my goal
first ever, ladies and gentlemen,
that we're going to make this a show that you guys can be a part of. So you watch a lot of shows on TV. You watch Steve Harvey and Ellen and Oprah over the years and all the many shows, and you're watching it, but you're not a part of it. This is going to be a show you're going to have an opportunity to be a part of. You'll be able to be a guest on the show. Maybe you have something you're selling. Maybe you have some important information you're trying to get out there. Maybe you work in the community. I know people who work for food banks and for hospitals and other places, and maybe there's some information that needs to get out to the public. I also realize that right now, in the times that we're in, that we are locked in, right? We're locked in, and you don't want to. Everything on Netflix ain't good. Or is not good. I don't know what's the proper way to say it, but everything on Netflix isn't great. It's not something you want to watch. But to watch something with somebody you know and hopefully want to engage with, and somebody you care about, and engage with other people who you know and love, I hope will be something that's inspirational and motivational and educational for you. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm really excited about it. As I've learned over the last, sounds interesting. Thank you so much, Kamisha. Can't wait. All right, y'all. All right. I'm going to stop clowning myself. That was a lot of fun. You guys, the Bible says, despise not the day of small beginnings. So you got to start somewhere. Somebody else out there is dreaming of doing a podcast or a video podcast or a show or starting a business or any number of things, and you're letting fear stop you. I just stop being afraid. And I tell people this. She said, "Were you just hating on Steve Harvey?" Elaine, I wasn't hating on Steve Harvey enough. Okay, maybe a little bit. I was trying to build my brand. I don't know. I just hit go live, and I told you guys my mom passed away, and I decided I had to go live. And then I looked up and said, "Man, I'm going to go live, and I'm just going to try this thing." And I didn't know at first if I would do 1 day a week, 2 days a week, but I did like 10 days straight. Then I took 1 day off, and I did like 6-7 days straight. And then I maybe took a day off and did more and more and more, and I was going. And I got so much love and so much support. Now I go in the store and I go places and people know me who I don't even know. Now I'm getting a chance to broadcast for McKinley, for the Camp McKinley Bulldogs, and we're just getting started with that. And we got a documentary in the works. My man Rashad Polk, G. Bush, we're going to be working on some stuff there. The doors that this has opened has been incredible. The people I've met, shout out to Keena Ferguson, who is on Tyler Perry's sister's show. She was a guest on the show, and she's been somebody who I can text and talk to. She worked side by side with Tyler Perry. She said he was there every day. Go back and check out that episode if you missed it. Nicole Walters of NicoleWalters.com. If you don't know her, she's dynamic. She built a multi-million-dollar business after quitting her job live on a live stream years ago, and I've been a fan of hers for years and never dreamed. I didn't know if I could get her on the show, and I have. I've always wanted to get Les Brown on the show, and I haven't yet, but he will one day. But it's funny because I always wanted to get him on the show, and now I'm like, it would be great to have him on, but I've had so many other great, even local guests that have been so phenomenal that I don't feel like I have to have him to make my show great. Dave and Keena Woods, G. Bush, Antonio Hall, Kenny Peterson, my wife, Amanda, Tyler, Charles, Deborah Martin. There's so many people who came on my show that made it great. And I don't have to have Les Brown, although I would love to someday. But I've had so many other guests, Dominic Hickson and Derek Curry, who was on earlier, and I just can't name all the names of the phenomenal women, the She Wins Society sisters, Andromeda, and all of them who were on just yesterday celebrating the 100th episode. If you guys missed that, check that out too. So, but I have talked to Les Brown, and I talked to his son, John Leslie, and I believe one day it's going to happen. It's cool that I've even had those conversations, but I'm just thankful for everybody I've had on the show. Okay, I'm just really, really thankful. Lucas Live shirts. Now listen, this is funny. Ebony said, "What's up with some Lucas Live shirts?" Somebody just reached out to me today and said they're going to send me a free Lucas Live shirt, and I might even get a jacket. So y'all stay tuned. We're going to have some Lucas Live merch coming out soon. Literally, people have sent me stuff for free because of this show. And the doors of this open and the opportunities are just getting started. If you're interested in being a sponsor of this show and you want to get your name out there, your business out there, I think it would be a good way. Just hit me up. We got advertising packages. We can do some things with you and help you out. So make sure you guys check it out, okay? Miss Vicki Johnson Hogan. Now, are you related to Alec? I believe you are. You were here when he was on. I remember. You got to tell me how you're related. I don't want to guess because I think I know, but you make sure you tell me. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much, Tyler. I appreciate it. Thank you. Now, I do have one more. I know I have an audio from Saxy Rob. Saxy Rob is my guy. Where is that at? I gotta find it. I'm not sure how this is gonna work. I might have had 2 audio clips. I don't remember. I know people were sending stuff in however they could. Who was this from? Let me see. Was this the one? Okay, that is it. That's it. That's it. We're going to figure out how to play this real quick. Let's back that up. Let's see. How do I... Wait. It's not working right. It's acting up. Oh, hold on. All right, let me click off and click back on. Why can't I start that over? It don't want to start over. Okay, wait. I got this. Hold on. I see y'all. His mom. I thought so, Vicky. I thought that was his mom. The wonderful Alex's mom. All right, I got one more clip here. Let me see. Let me get this up here. One more click. Oh, I lost my scenes. Show scenes window. Boom. Boom. Check out. Let's hear this audio from Sexy Rob.
100th episode. I know there's 100 more in the process and the works. Keep on grinding. Keep on moving forward. Keep on growing. Keep on inspiring. Keep on doing what you do. Keep on being you, man. And we're going to be here to support you.
My man, shout out to Sexy Rob. And I got one more recording sent in. I see you. I see you. Amanda, thank you so much for my producer. She's telling me from the comments what to do. And John P. MC was on the show. He sent in a clip. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, sis, I know that...
That's not the one. We tried that one, remember? Okay, that's somebody saying, hey, sis. All right, that wasn't right. That was somebody else's. That was Amanda. That was a message somebody sent you. You sent me the wrong clip. And then we found it, and now I've lost it. All right, but shout out to John P. MC. He also sent a clip and some love, and I don't know where it went. And, we'll find it someday and play it here on the show. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, whatever. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been amazing. It's been so much fun. Let's go out with a little music. It's been incredible, ladies and gentlemen. The 100th episode of Lucas Live here on Lucas Live Media. You guys stay tuned. We have so much more to do, so much more to come, so many more lives to change, so much more education, motivation, and liberation to give to all of you on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Periscope. And one day you may see us on your TV screen. Who knows what God can do and the doors that he can open, but I believe that he can. And the Bible says he is a rewarder of those who diligently seek him. And I seek God for all the guidance and everything that I do. This platform has been a place to bring on great people and bring great information to you. It was never about me. It was never about me getting fortune and fame. It was about helping the audience and bringing on great guests that could share their stories and their information. Shout out to Santoria, who wrote the book Broken Crayons Still Color. Was another phenomenal guest that just came to mind. I know I can't think of everybody, and I'm sorry for the guests that I didn't name and didn't come to mind, but I thank you all who are a part of this journey with me. I love you guys. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Keena. Thank you, guys. I see you guys in the comments. Tyler again, Jaysha for all your love. Stacy Morgan, thank you so much. It's an incredible journey. We're just getting started. Keep watching, keep supporting. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at Lucas Live Media to help support that. Make sure you've liked and followed us at Lucas Live Media on Facebook. That helps us as well. We can show these numbers to sponsors, and that's going to get us more great things to give away. If you know somebody who may want to sponsor, or you're a person who wants to sponsor, let me know. We want to get more sponsors because we want to give back more to you, ladies and gentlemen. It's been such a fun ride. Thank you guys so much. You guys have been incredible. Stay tuned. Next week, there will be no live Lucas Lives other than if I decide to go on. We still want justice for Breonna Taylor. The FBI is still looking into this thing. We hope that something changes because what happened to Breonna Taylor was a tragedy. We've spoken out about issues, and we want you to know Black Lives Matter. If you love my show and you love me and love what I'm doing, you have to know that as a black man, I have been shaken by what's gone on over these last several months, and I think I have a platform and a place to talk about it. I'll continue to share those messages, lessons. We'll continue to share love, laugh, joy. Jill, thank you so much. And I promise to keep going. I promise to keep being here for you guys. And we're going to do some more fun things. Stay tuned for Lucas Live Media and some new shows, some new things. I'm going to be at a barbershop soon. You may catch me at a McKinley game. You may catch me at Nothing But Cake shooting live as things start to open up. And even sooner than later, I'm going to be going live from other locations and supporting other people's work and
having more fun. There's more to do, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much. Love you all. Thank you to my guests. Everybody, have a great night.